Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from the Modern King. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
Your representative or whoever you think you might be won't be going to jail. It will be you, London to Bouvier. If I say it again, I'm going to file you contempt. When any issue happens before, I'm going to have my deputies come get you.
We filed a contempt on this order on May 7th.
Really? I don't know what's happening. I'm the judge for Division 10. This is our civil contempt. We have 3 matters on the calendar this morning. All right. We have Ms. Bouvier. Ms. Bouvier, you need to turn your video on because we're in the middle of trial.
Just to confirm again. Father, mother.
The hearing now. So you have to have your video on. You turn your mic off, but your video needs to be on.
Your Honor, for the record, before we proceed this matter, there are some facts I must state for the record. I'm here on special restricted appearance as the representative of the descendant. And I do not wish to waive any rights, rather statutorial or procedural. And for the record, as the authorized representative, executor, beneficiary, I have demanded a jury trial in regards to this matter. Moving forward, for the record, Your Honor, I have filed an amended notice of recusal with an affidavit of fact on May 29, 2024. With all due respect, Your Honor, I have not received a response from you in regards to this notice. Please note for the record, I have presented to this court on special restricted delivery all presentments to date. Moving forward, according to Georgia Code Section 1512-122 and 2020 Georgia Code Section 91138, rights to a jury trial is a reserved right. Please note for the record, at this time, I do not wish to add nor subtract anything from my presentments, and I stand behind my documents. And at this time,
Is this person a lawyer? What's going on?
I respectfully excuse myself from this proceeding to await all notices concerning the trial by jury according to the law.
Okay. So first, you filed a motion for recusal, which the court denied. Looks like you you need to turn your video back on. If you don't turn your video back on, I'm going to have a hearing without you. Okay. So turn your video back on. All right. You filed a motion for recusal, which the court reviewed and denied without there being sufficient evidence. I think you filed an amended one, which the court did not receive a copy of. You were supposed to send that to Chambers if you actually wanted me to respond to it. But you filed it via e-file. I'm noticing it now. It's going to be denied for the very same reasons. With regard to your request for for a trial, this is a custody matter. It cannot be a trial by jury because you can't have a trial by jury on a custody matter.
Makes
so
sense.
That issue would be denied. As for your representation, the court will consider you London Bouvier. That's who you are. That's what the court consider you as. If you want to consider yourself as anything else, that'll be up to you. But when I make a decision, it's going to be for your government name, London Bouvier. And that's what the law of Georgia is going to hold accountable. So when you don't do what I asked to do, your representative or whoever you think you might be won't be going to jail. It will be you, London to Bouvier. Okay. So I want to make sure you understand that. So is that clear to you? All right. We're going to proceed in these proceedings. If you want to participate, that's up to you. If you don't want to participate, that's up to you. But I am going to make a ruling and the law will be what the law is. I suggest you should participate.
Shout outs to my
you
judge.
can be heard, and that the concerns that you have, the court will have an opportunity to hear them. That'll be up to you. Okay. But if you do participate, you need to have your video on.
Props to the judge for shutting her down immediately and refusing to even entertain the ex-wife's antics. Keep in mind, the reason they are in court today is because the ex-wife is denying the father visitation of his own kid.
Ms. Giles.
Yes, Your Honor.
Start with
My bad. It was this the father, that's the mother.
your recommendation first, and then you can back up with why you made such decision.
Sure. And I think we're just here on a limited matter for contempt from that interim.
Did she just leave the camera when someone's not taking this stuff seriously?
Order that was entered in April, if I'm correct. And I agree with that, what's in that order. Your Honor, as far as getting visitation started
Okay,
from
hold on.
Leia and Dad.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull back for a second, okay? Because I think I had to go to another. Okay, so I see an amended, I see on April 19th, amended parenting plan. So-
No, Judge, we had the hearing, I believe, on the 14th. We submitted an interim order for a temporary visitation that was signed on the 19th.
That's signed on the 19th.
That's correct, Your Honor. I'm sorry, it was signed on the 18th and filed on the 19th.
Did you get a copy of it? Obviously.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't see it. Hold on for a second. Did you see it in the?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not showing in Judge's edition. Oh, that's odd. Odyssey shows it. Okay, I apologize. So there are two things. There's Odyssey that everybody kind of looks at, and then there's Judge's edition, which is how we keep our notes based on a document, which is how we operate. I don't know why, but this interim order isn't there. So when I was reviewing the file for this hearing, I didn't see this order. So let me take a quick second to look at it. Thank you.
No problem, Judge.
Has this order been followed? Is it being?
No, Your Honor,
Yeah.
that's why we're here.
It's not being followed.
No.
No, right. We filed a contempt on this order on May 7th.
Really? I don't know what's happening. Okay. I assume I had thought that this matter was coming back on the calendar because I continued it from the last matter, but now I understand. Okay, so there is also the contempt on the interim order.
That's
right.
correct, Your Honor.
Got it. I got it. All right. Yeah, all other issues shall remain. Okay. All right. So the order isn't being followed.
That's
It is
correct.
not.
That's the issue. It being followed at all, like no visitation, or just being
No visitation at all, Judge.
I have a feeling the father is paying child support as well, even though they haven't mentioned that yet.
He has to be if she has full custody and he's the father.
So this means that the mother is not only blocking visitation of his own kid, but is demanding that he pay her as well. In my opinion, if she is receiving child support, it should be terminated, and the father should either get 50-50 or primary custody due to the mother's vindictive behavior.
all right, Ms. Bouvier, I've indicated to you once before that your video has to stay on. This will be my last warning to you. Turn your video on. Ms. Bouvier, if I say it again, I'm going to find you in contempt of court. If I say it again, I'm going to.
Look at that miserable, diabolical face right there. Like that face that I ain't getting my way, so I'm about to raise hell face.
Find you in contempt. So when any issue happens before, I'm going to have my deputies come get you. Okay. You turn it off again, I will find you in contempt of court. All right. So you will spend 10 days in the DeKalb County Jail. You turn the video off again. Okay. Did you understand me, Ms. Bouvier? Did you understand me, Ms. Bouvier? Unmute yourself and say so. Ms. Bouvier.
Wow.
I'm going to ask you
really?
one more time. I'm going to excuse you from this hearing.
This reminds me of elementary school, high school, middle school, when the teacher is telling some student to do something or not do something, and they just sit there.
I'm going to find you in contempt, and I will pick you up. And your child will then go to Mr. Habib. Unmute.
I stand behind my documents. For the record, I stand behind my documents.
You can stand behind whatever you want. Do not unmute like I asked you. Ms. Marshall, go ahead and remove Ms. Bouvier from these proceedings.
Nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
I find you in contempt of court. 10 days in the DeKalb
Nice.
County Jail. Child will be presented to Mr. Habib. These matters will be continued thereafter. All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't think I've gotten that excited over a freaking ruling. And it wasn't even a ruling. It was just her being a douche. And then she got found in contempt and they're sending deputies to her house for 10 days. That's so awesome. And the father gets custody. Win, win, win. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.